Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakar Kadash, giving double honor to the Apostle Elders Great Millstone, peace and blessings of us pushing his truth and sincerity, and Kwam Yasharala. All right, it's the brother in the Pash Kodash, coming at you again with another lesson. This time, put a little testimonial, video. I recently went through a certain thing in my life. We'll just give you just to start from the beginning of the story. I was with some brothers, went out one night, had a good time, went home. It ain't nothing crazy about that part of the story. But when I went home, I guess I forgot to lock the car doors, So when I wake up, I ain't thinking nothing about it. It's a regular day. You make breakfast. It's a Saturday morning, I'm getting ready for camp, making breakfast, chilling out, reading a little bit. Wake up, go to my car. Nothing out the ordinary, nothing crazy. And I look at my car and it's just my scriptures there. It's my sword. It's my apocrypha. It's my, my Zondervan Bible, those type of things. But my book bag wasn't there. And I believe a couple pieces of clothing was missing. So when I was looking around, I was wondering, man, did I dump my book bag out last night, or did I take some clothes in the house? I was wondering. But what ended up happening, I came to the conclusion that somebody broke into my car, or not even broke into, because I believe my car doors was unlocked, but somebody went in my car illegally, took my book bag, dumped it out, stole the book bag, and kept going. And when I thought about that, I thought about a couple things. The Lord had protected me. A nigga could have broke into the car and took the car. He could have broke into the car and took everything out of it. But mainly, he could have broke into the car and stole all my notes, my sword, my Zonderman Bible, my folder with my notes in it. He could have took my lifelong works, And I've been doing this thing for 6 years. Imagine if for the 6 years I've been in this truth and all my notes is gone. I maybe got 1 or 2 notebooks in the house. A lot of them in my book bag, though. But the Lord protected me from that. All right? And either way it go, I know what I know. It's in my head, not in my book bag, right? But you got a lot more in my book bag, But this is Psalms 121, verse 7. The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. The Lord, he preserved me from evil because my carnal possessions, they weren't stolen. My sword, like I keep saying, my sword, my notes, these are important things to me. This is a part of my life. Like the elder in my camp always say, is some videos you go back to and they ain't there no more. They got taken down. I have notes for videos like that. Right? So that was another thing I was grateful for, because it's some notes I could just never get back. And that's just the truth about it. But the Lord preserved me. Why? Because whoever broke into my car, for whatever reason, he had the spirit on him to dump my book bag out in my car. He could have took the book bag, ran up the street, dumped it out down there, but he did it right in the car. So call Lord Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai. All right, the Lord, he protected me. Cause I ain't gonna lie, when I seen it, I was a little upset at first, but then I started getting happy. Damn, all this nigga took was some clothes and a book bag, but he left the sword, he left the notes. He don't even realize salvation was in his fingertips. All he had to do was open the notes up and start to read them, and he would have been a lot closer to salvation than he thought. He or she, matter of fact. Jeremiah 4:22. For my people is foolish, they have not known me. They are Scottish children, and they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge. Whoever broke into my car, they had the knowledge to look in the window and see what they wanted out of it. Oh, I can get that book back. I can sell that for $20. Or I could get that whatever I had in there. And he took, oh, that hoodie right there, that's an expensive hoodie. Let me get that, sell that. You know, the nigga was wise to do some wicked, right? But when it came to good, he had very rare knowledge on his fingertips. He or she, I'm gonna keep saying that because I don't know. But whoever the person, whoever it was, they had very rare knowledge in their fingertips and didn't know what to do with it. Who knows if whoever broke to my car read some of my notes, he might have opened up a note, but I mean, what's all these notes? But he ain't know what to do with them, so he left them behind. You know? That's the crazy part. He didn't know what to do with it. He left it behind. He didn't, This is Matthew chapter 6, verse 19. Lay not up for yourself treasures upon earth, where moth and rust doeth corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal. Hey, my treasures are not these carnal possessions. All right. Obviously, I want my sword and I want my notes. I hope nobody ever steal my sword and my notes. But like I said earlier, what I know is what I know. It's about what's in my head, because in Jacob's trouble, I might not have my notes. I might not have my book bag. Right? But I know what I know. So at the end of the day, even if that person would have got my book bag with everything in it, I still would have the faith. I still would have a certain level, and I would still have knowledge. I would still have wisdom. I still have a relationship with the Lord. That's something that no one can steal. And that's the important part. Can't nobody take my relationship away from the Lord except for the Lord. So hey, even if a nigga would have got whatever he would have stole from me, you can't steal my relationship with the Lord. So that's what matters at the end of the day. Call Lord Yahweh Shem Shot, and nobody stole nothing important out of my car. But at the end of the day, you know, I still got my relationship with the Lord. That's what really matters. Matthew 6 and 20. But lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust doeth corrupt, where thieves do not break through nor steal. All right, that's what my treasure is. It's in the heavens. My relationship with the Lord, my faith. All right, my spirit. You know, my biggest treasure, one of my biggest treasures, the kingdom of heaven. You can't steal the kingdom of heaven from me. It's something that I'm earning anyways. Can't nobody put a gun to the back of my head and say, "Give up the kingdom of heaven, nigga." You can't do that. A thief can't steal that. You can't put the kingdom of heaven in your closet and some moths come in and eat it up. It can't happen. That's why our focus is the future, right? That's what we're working toward. We're working towards that reward that no man can steal. Verse 21, for where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. Oh yeah. Oh, look at that. What's a lot of these people's treasures? Folly. That's they number one output in life. I love to party. I love to go out. I love to commit adultery. You know, that's their go-to thing. They won't put they woman they treasure, so they put their woman over everything. Money they treasure, so he gotta be in his bag. You know, nigga, if he not in his bag, he gonna go crazy. If he not getting some money, he gonna go crazy, right? But our treasure, where our heart is our relationship with the Lord, our faith, the kingdom of heaven, those things that a man cannot steal. All right? There's certain things in his life that a man can't steal from you. All right, Shalom. Phone call in between, but I'm right back at it. This is 1 John 2 and 15. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. So guess what? It don't matter what it is. It's your car, your house, whatever of this world, you ain't supposed to hold her more dear or more close than the Lord. If you put your car before everything, the love of the Father ain't in you. All right. If you put your kids over the Lord, the love of the Father ain't in you. If you put your trust in society, the love of the Father is not in you. So all, anything in these carnal possessions, a nigga will die for his chain. Niggas say that. They're gonna die for their chain. The love of the Father is not in them. Period, point blank. All right. So I hope this was edifying. If you got nothing else out of it, the Lord gonna protect us. Make sure that your possessions that you really need is your faith, the love of the Father. Your relationship with the Lord. I can't stress that enough. Those are the things that you should be seeking to keep hold on. Not your gold chain, not your wife, not your. I'm gonna say this. Keep your wife. I'm not telling nobody break up their wife, but I'm just saying, like, look at Lot. All right, I'm just throw that out there. But anything of this world that's holding you back, that you got a deep love for, that you feel like to keep you from getting on that chariot, put it away, man. Put it away. Shalom.